Hello, and welcome back to the Princess K podcast show. Your host, Princess Kingsman. So, I have a quick message, okay? Quick, I'm gonna try and summarize it, okay? Now, there was a lady that is my passed over mom's friend, and she called me on Saturday, okay? She got my number from my adopted father, okay? And she called pretending as if she cared about me, okay? She called as if, she wanted to know why I did not attend my mom's funeral while I was not there at the end of her life, okay? And I tried to summarize it the best way possible because ideally it's not her business. Okay. I don't owe anybody any explanation. But I gave her at least a little bit of an explanation. Okay. And when I did this, she pretended to listen, she pretended to care. Okay. Now, she called on Sunday, right? Claiming as if, sorry about the lightning, excuse me. She called on Sunday claiming that she wanted to ask if I had gone to church. And I was like, what's your business? Why are you asking me that kind of question? But anyway, because this lady is matured, so I gave her the benefit of the doubt and I gave her respect, okay? Not because I wanted to give her respect, but I just thought I'll give her respect because I let people show me who they are before I make my move. So I told her, I said, no, I have not stepped a foot in a church in a long time, and I would never because majority of Christians, not all, okay, majority of Christians are hypocrites, and I would rather be in my own house and have a personal relationship with my divine team and with source itself than go to church, sit among people who have no idea who source is. They have no idea who God is. Okay. So she tried to preach to me. Okay. She tried to preach to me and I was not accepting it. I told her, I said, don't preach to me, ma. I have read the Bible from Genesis to Revelation. And I'm a type of person that, like I said, I was born into a Christian family. Or should I say, I grew up into a Christian family. Okay. So I know all about it. Okay. And I told them, like, I'm not interested. You go to church, you do you. I'm not judging you. So because she tried to preach to me and I did not listen, then she resulted into insults. She started insulting me. And then she said, oh, I fornicated. I'm a fornicator, I fornicate, and I had a child out of wedlock. Who? When she said that, that pissed me off. And I decided that, I caught the call on her and I blocked her. This is someone that has 3 sons, or I think 2 sons. Her name is Iya Jimmy. I'm going to call her out because she's a bitch, right? I am going to call her out because when I spoke to her on Saturday, she told me, she said, oh, let's keep our conversation secret. I'm like, why? Why should we keep our conversation secret? And when she said those words, it triggered me. Not because of what she said, but because I know that the only way she got that information, the only way she can speak to me like that is because my passed over mom, before she passed away, she gossiped about me, she trashed my name, said all kinds of nasty things about me to a lot of people. And a lot of people have a lot of things to say, right? So I decided that, I'm going to leave her because I know what I could say. I could insult her, I could disrespect her, but I leave her to the divine because the divine has a way of dealing with people. And my message to her, because I know that she watches my content, she monitors me like everybody else does, okay? The message is to her, thank you for that insult. I will not be the first person to have a child out of wedlock, and I am not ashamed of that. No. And I would never be ashamed of that. You know why? Because having a child out of wedlock doesn't make me any less of a human being. And there's the amount of people that there is that have a child out of wedlock that are not married. Does that make the woman any less of a human being? So the only reason why she said those things that she said is because I was telling her the truth about Christianity, about people who are hypocrites in church. And that truth that I told her, it triggered her. So instead of her to accept, like, you know what, I'm not going to force you, I'm not going to preach to you, no problem, agree to disagree. You understand? I don't know you enough to be fighting with you. And it's none of your business for you to come for me like that. So the only reason why it triggered me, it wasn't because of what she said. It was because I never blamed her. I blamed my Passover mother. Because it was my Passover mother that did what? That caused all of this, because she has been speaking. And she called me crazy as well. She called me mad. If I am mad, why are you calling me? Why are you calling a mad person and speaking to a mad person if I am indeed mad? But my message to her name is Iyajimi. I don't know her full name. I think her name is Mrs. Otulano. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. Right? She's going to pay for it. Your karma is coming. Those words that you said, you're going to pay for it. Do you understand me? You will pay for those words. Because what goes around comes around. Don't forget we are on Saturn retrograde. My spirit team, they are coming for you. And you will pay for every single word that you said. Because at the end of the day, what is your business? What's your business? And this is why I don't pick any number. This is why I don't pick any phone call. I don't just talk to just anybody. Because a lot of people pretend. They play in your face, act as if they actually give a shit about you. But in reality, they just want to find out information so they can go back and chat shit to their friends. And I have a feeling that this bitch, because I'm not going to call her because she has disrespected herself with me because she's a bitch. This bitch is part of an organization. It's part of a group that I'm talking about, that I've been talking about on my show. She's part of that group. She's part of that organization. She wants to come and poke her nose where it does not belong. So to Mrs. Otulano Iyajimi, thank you very much for calling me a crazy woman. Thank you very much for saying that I fornicate. I'm a wayward person. I sleep around. Thank you very much. Remember what I said. You can only shame somebody who is ashamed of themselves. I am not ashamed of myself, and I will never be. Because every single thing that I have been through has brought me to this stage. And I am proud of myself because everybody makes mistakes and everybody learns. I have made my mistakes and I have learned from mine. You cannot shame me, bitch. All those things that you said, you will get the repercussion of it. It is not a threat. It is a promise. It is a fact. You will pay for every single word you said to me. You will pay for it. And this is also a lesson to every other person that, has had a child out of wedlock, or people judge you based on who you are. Don't allow anybody to make you feel less than. Don't allow anybody to make you feel like you are doing something wrong, because everybody has a different life path. Everybody has a different journey. I am proud of my child and I am not ashamed. Just because her father doesn't want to have anything to do with me or her doesn't mean anything. I am my daughter's mother and father all in one. I have both masculine and feminine energy. So you cannot shame somebody who has already healed from that part of my story, who has already healed that side of me. So that is all I want to say. This does not apply to anybody. This applies to Iyajimi, Mrs. Otulano. Thank you very much. Don't forget that you have 2 sons or 3 sons. I don't even give a fuck. Because that lady, she has always been envious for a long time, even as a little child. Because my adopted mom has always been friends with her for a long time. I've never really liked her. I don't like her spirit. She's fake. And this is the same person that called me to preach to me only for her to judge me and say I am fornicating. I'm sorry, but where is your own husband, Mrs. Otulano? Where's your own husband? Because you have a mouth that is running like tap water, that you have no caution. Where is your husband? Where is he? Or is it because you have not been fucked for a long time? Is that why? It is true. If you come for me, I will come for you. It is very simple. You come for me, I will come for you 50,000 times over. And you will spend the rest of your life paying for the shit you did. And let me mark my words, you will spend the rest of your life paying for the shit you said. Because she did this thing recently on Saturday. Because it was Sheyi Obadino, my adopted father, that gave her my number. Stop giving people my number, you piece of shit. This is for Oluwaseyi Obadino. Stop fucking giving people my number. And this is the reason why I changed it 3 times. If you push me, I will change it the 4th time. Don't fuck with me, because I will fuck with you. Oluwaseyi Obadino, shuare gidigan. Because the wrath of God is already on you. You and your perverted, fucked up son that raped me. Don't forget you defiled me and you took my innocence. Don't fucking forget that. You will pay for it. Every single thing. And every single person that has always had my name in their mouth, trashing my name, calling me crazy, just because I decided to walk a different path, and just because I decided to stay away from some certain people because of my mental health. Watch yourself. Mark my words. From now till December, till next year, you will see what will happen to all of you. You will all pay for it. And you will all regret that you opened that your shit mouth to speak shit about other people. And this is why I always tell people, be careful whose name you have in your mouth. Because you don't know who that person is. You don't know who I am. You have no fucking idea who I am. And you have no right to judge me. Because I don't judge people. But because you cannot stand the truth, you cannot stand hearing the truth triggers you. So because the truth triggers you so much, that's why you have to hurt me. You didn't hurt me. No, darling, you did not hurt me. You just made me realize that you are a coward. You are a bitch. You're an evil bitch who wastes your time. You're a hypocritical bitch who wastes your time sitting down in church saying that you are worshiping God. Which God are you worshiping? And if you are truly a Christian, would you be calling another person to insult that person? I am proud of my child, wedlock or no wedlock. I don't give a fuck. Do you know the amount of people that are married that they have a horrible marriage? Do you know the amount of people that are married that are miserable, that they want to be single? Do you know the amount of people that are in love with each other but they are not together? Do you know the amount of people that hate each other but they are married to each other? Go fuck yourself, bitch. Go and sit down somewhere. Focus on your own children. Focus on your own life, bitch. Stop putting your nose where it does not fucking belong. Because your nose does not belong in my business. Do you get me? Good. So that is the message I have for that bitch. It does not apply to anyone or everyone. Those who know. Because those who have my name in their mouth, they know because they are always watching my page. They know. Because they are nosy ass motherfucking bitches. So continue poking your nose into my page. Because that's all you are going to see. You're just going to be on my page. You will never know anything about me. Ever. Not unless I want you to know. Be careful. This is for people, this group of people. Be very careful. Because you fucked with the wrong person. Be very, very careful whose name you have in your mouth. Because if you offend me, you will see me in your dreams. Sleep with one eye open tonight, bitch. Sleep with one eye open. Because you're going to fucking see me in your dreams. And you're going to fucking pay for it. You're going to see my ancestors in your dreams. You're going to see my water spirits in your dreams. You're going to see me. If you fall down, it is my ancestors. If you sneeze, it is my ancestors. If you fall sick, It is my spirit team, and that's a fucking lesson to you, to mind your fucking business. Because she only said that because she's envious and jealous. Which is pretty sad, really, because jealousy and envy, it poisons everything around you. So I am not mad at her. It is my passed over mom that I'm mad at, because she will not have that information, not unless my passed over mother gossiped to her. So thank you, Iya Jimmy, Mrs. Otulano. Thank you so much. Yeah? Mind your business, bitch. Mind your business. And this is for Oluwase Yobadino. The next time you give somebody my number, you will see me in action. You will. So that's all I will have to say. Okay. Thank you so much for listening. I will be back shortly. I have been busy, really busy. So I got my hands full. Okay. So you may not see me online for a while, but I am still coming back. And those that are hoping and wishing and praying that the last time I post is going to be the last time I post, sweetheart, you are delusional. Because I will always come back. I will always post. You cannot silence me, because my whole life people have tried to silence me. You will not silence me. No. I will speak my truth. And if you try to stop me from speaking my truth, you will face the consequences for it. It is that simple. It is that simple. But for those who are for me, for those who love me, who don't have anything against me, I love you all. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Goodbye.